Good afternoon. As we reach the conclusion of our work, today's presentation brings together the interventions we've gathered throughout this process. This is more than just a summary. It is an opportunity to reflect on what's been achieved and what's possible going forward. We will walk you through the final outcomes and how this lays a foundation for meaningful and long-term impact. First, we will summarize and reflect on the work done in previous years, starting with 2023. The Ukudoba method was used for data collection. A knowledge exchange system observed needs and opportunities where solutions could be unlocked. Next, literature analyzing existing community responses and suggestions to development strategies took place. It was then concluded supporting Melusi's entrepreneurs leads to a better financial management, stronger business networks, lower costs, increased jobs, and a more sustainable local economy. In 2024, the students read and understood Nabil Hamdi and Max Neef's work, extracted the human needs analysis, conducted games with the community, collected data and categorized them into satisfiers, impediments, and utopia, and made synergistic solutions for a way forward. This year, our studio designed community action plans. Our introduction started with the transect walk to visit 4 key sites of interest: Boyson's Nursery, the Vincent Sports Ground, Mido 2, and the Quarry. This was followed in our next session with focus group, mapping, and discussions, which led us to considering our 3 community action plans.
We will now present a quick summary of each community action plan, starting with the agency of the urban streetscape. Our roadmap begins with a defined problem, followed by the community solutions already in place to address this problem. In some cases, these solutions address a symptomatic problem, but not the root cause. This led our team towards a synergistic approach in the form of a community action plan to address this problem. This plan is a phased approach, including a now, soon, and later process. Each phase acts as a stepping stone, subdivided into a what, how, and a who, in order to reach the shared vision of Melusi. The now intervention addresses water management on Mpolelaka Street, a flood-prone and high-traffic area. With the community playing a key role, our plan includes community-sourced materials to manage water runoff, enhance the existing agency, and promote pedestrian safety. With the community playing a key role, our plan includes community-sourced materials to manage the water runoff, enhance the existing agency, and promote pedestrian safety. The Soon intervention, guided by the community and facilitated by the Unit of Urban Citizenship, builds incrementally on the now phase, but also explores possibilities to capture and reuse the water. This includes using the existing JoJo tanks for non-potable purposes. The later intervention proposes a residential 5 zoning for mixed-use development, with a community action plan facilitating dialogue and the Unit of Urban Citizenship bridging community aspirations and the City of Tshwane's planning.
Looking at economic well-being. Our community action plans addresses the problem: how can community wealth be built in Melusi through community-driven interventions that promote local economic empowerment and well-being. The community action plan is designed to strengthen the foundations of the community wealth by increasing various forms of capital. Through targeted interventions, the aim is to develop human capital, build social capital, and grow financial capital by creating income-generating opportunities. This will be unpacked in 4 interventions. Digital inclusion in Melusi, the first intervention. The now will look at establishing a digital hub as a central point for access and digital skills training, using existing community spaces like the community hall or Mido. The hub will provide connectivity to residents and serve as a space for community-driven learning and job application support. The Soon, developing a community-driven digital marketplace that will help residents find work, advertise businesses, and sell locally made products. Facilitating training in freelancing, remote work, e-commerce, digital marketing, and gig economy skills will be the next step. The later will look at expanding the digital connectivity across Melusi through the development of a community-based mesh Wi-Fi network inspired by the People's Valley project. This network will allow households to connect affordably and stably without the need of major capital investments, thus creating a sustainable digital ecosystem.
The second intervention in the Community Action Plan focuses on enhancing local agricultural systems in Melusi. The Now intervention will begin by encouraging residents to engage in subsistence farming at home through workshops, competitions, and events led by an agricultural association in Melusi, supported by VPUU and community leaders. The Soon intervention includes setting up markets and community gardens at the nursery. Plots will be allocated Plots will be allocated to residents with a focus on a children's learning area. Safety will be prioritized with additional measures due to high crime risks. Eventually, the nursery will evolve into a vibrant agricultural hub requiring bulk services provided by the council.
Recyclable waste management as the third intervention. The Now, to educate and inspire the community through sessions with recycling experts like Impact. Host a community cleanup at the nursery with Mido to encourage hands on participation and identify future leaders. Sooner, to promote daily recycling habits. Families will sort waste at home with support from field workers. Community members to upcycle materials into products like mats and baskets sold at a market near Mido to create economic opportunities. Later, establishing a formal market for upcycled goods and fresh produce to create a recycling exchange center for trade, income generation, and structured waste management, fostering long term economic stability. Fourth intervention, organic waste management. Now, to educate the community on composting's benefit by inviting experts from composting initiatives and nurseries, encouraging households to separate organic waste. Sooner, establishing a structured composting system with assigned community members collecting organic waste, setting up designated composting sites, ideally at the community nursery. Later, expanding and refining the composting system for efficient waste management and agricultural support.
And lastly, we will look at the Community Action Plan addressing transformative education in Melusi. Our strategy starts by identifying the problem and examining existing community-driven solutions that address both systematic and spatial challenges. While some issues could be mitigated through transformative education, addressing the root causes that led our team to develop a synergistic community action plan responding to both challenges. This plan follows a sequential now, soon, and later approach, with each phase serving as a building block structured around a what needs to be done, how it will be implemented, and who is responsible, all working towards collectively shared vision in Melusi. Under the systemic intervention, we compiled an intervention that is focused in the now timeframe. It addresses a focus on strengthening teacher capacity, enhancing food security support, and expanding mobile learning initiatives for Melusi 2 and 3. It would be done through engaging ECD centers, university tutors and parastatals, and facilities to enhance education. We envision collaborative work with NGOs to improve food security and promote community participation through knowledge sharing. The community takes the lead, supported by the Unit of Urban Citizenship, while the City of Tshwane and experts provide technical and planning guidance around that. Under the spatial intervention, we compiled an intervention that is focused in the now, soon, and later timeframe. In the now timeframe, it addresses a focus on establishing the current location of Mido 2 to be more suitable by improving air quality, optimal natural light, water management, and a clean, inviting learning environment. We envisioned stakeholders, including community leaders, educators, environmental specialists, and local authorities assisting in this execution. In the soon timeframe, it addresses a focus on relocating or establishing Mido to already existing vacant infrastructure within Melusi. The structure can be repurposed and expanded to create a larger accommodating venue catering to more services for the community. We envision the community of Melusi, UP, the Unit for Urban Citizenship Studio, and stakeholders assisting in this execution. And lastly, in the later timeframe, it will address the network of new locations identified throughout the entirety community of Melusi as a possible extension of MIDO and its programs. In conclusion, the path forward invites consideration of several approaches. For the unit of urban citizenship, emphasis is placed on collaborative design and ongoing inquiry to foster community-led progress. For the Melusi community, attention could shift towards advancing their initiatives throughout knowledge transfer and participation. For the city of Tshwane, there is scope to encourage the integration of the community plans through cooperative engagement with relevant stakeholders. Our efforts are deeply rooted in Hamdi's placemaking principles, which champion gradual, inclusive actions to strengthen communities and elevate urban spaces. How can we collaborate? Thank you.